Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel, Temperance Apothecary. I am trying something different with our pick-a-pile setups. I find that other folks like to engage with, pick-a-piles that are straight cards, so we're gonna try that out. And your girl is definitely under the weather, so if you hear me sounding a little husky, a little heavy, that is definitely my sinuses, but please thug it on out with me as I am for y'all. And we are going to hop right into how are you about to eat with a little bit of a new moon message. If you're watching at the time of upload, we are 3 days past the new moon in tropical Gemini, sidereal Taurus. And I wanted to see how we are about to eat coming into this new season. It's going to be summer. You're about to be outside on top of cars. Well, we going to see if that's the case. But let's hop into it. If you have not chosen your pile already, I will see you there. Bye. Oh, and if you want to work with me, you can definitely go check out temperanceapothecary.com or at Temperance Apothecary across platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, to keep up with us as we will be launching our candles and body butters in July 2026. And I also do these readings with your personal energy and bookings available there as well. So now I'll see you in your pile. Hi, pile one. So you were the only pile where you had one card flip out, and everyone's affirmations were flipped out. So we're going to start with those actually. And yours is my greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. I know that's right. So let's see how you are about to eat. Oh, you are about to get out of Dodge, pile one. You have had a wake-up call. You have seen what you've needed to see, and you are ready to take your talents to it's a phrase. There's a specific saying that goes with that. But I'm hearing you are getting ready to take your talents elsewhere. Pile one for sure. Yeah, you are ready for no more drama. You are ready to control, alt, delete yourself out of the BS at this time. And that is how you're about to eat. You're over something. Someone was trying to offer you crumbs, cups, a cup compared to the 3 cups that you already have. And the 4 of cups is typically a card of overlooking something, kind of being unappreciative. And that with this 4 of Pentacles, but this Tower reverse coming out is letting me know you are initiating this change, and gratefully so, right? It's like you've had this wake-up call, judgment here. You have either noticed how you are set apart. That's also how you're about to eat. You're being set apart, pile one. And in you being set apart, you're going to have to leave environments that you previously were comfortable in, but we're starting to have a little tension. There was starting to be a little turmoil, a little strife. I'm hearing fisticuffs, verbal or otherwise. And you, take your talents to Miami. Or no, you, okay, wow, I guess fear really wanted me to say that. You are taking your talents to South Beach, pile one. And with this 4 of Pentacles, this is definitely a card of stability, leading scarcity. But with this Tower reverse, I'm really getting the feeling that you are getting out the way so that you can stack your bread and move in silence. Like, it's actually not that drastic. You are moving away from this Tower energy. You're moving away from, and like I said, orchestrating this kind of gut check of your foundation, of your previous ways of being. And also thinking about your affirmation, my greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. You are about to be called out, called up into an opportunity, and recognize that you can't take everybody everywhere, or you can't take everybody with you. Yeah, Temperance, and then the Star. Yeah, you definitely are having to escape something. Oh, the Sun. All right, pile one. You may be receiving a once-in-a-lifetime, once-in-a-blue moon type of offer or type of experience. And as you are receiving it, you're recognizing that you can't operate how you used to. You can't cling to old ways of being. The only thing you can bring with you is yourself and this gift that you are meant to transmute, this gift that you are meant to alchemize and blend into a new creation and blend into your new ways of being. Yeah, you are definitely transitioning. Out with the old and in with the new. As I say that, 333. Goodbye, clouds of gray, hello, skies of blue. A dip in the pool, a trip to the spa. In the stays in my sheets, the whole world according to moi. I don't know why I just started singing High School Musical. But if you know, you know. We also had a ton of cards fall on the floor. I'm not going to take all of these, Spirit, but you can summarize for me. Thank you. Summarize for me. I also just heard Slow Motion for Me by Juvenile as I was saying that. Like, yeah, like that, yeah, working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. All right, pile one. That is funny, child. You definitely are receiving some type of recognition or promotion or opportunity other people would really like gag over. Is this my influencer pile? Is this my famous pile? Is this my singer, songwriter, performer pile? Because you're gonna have to learn how to balance the champagne light. Yeah. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. You're gonna have to balance the work that comes with this transition and your own gripes with success. The Fool. Yeah. Accepting that this is a new journey, but with that new journey, new levels, new devils, right? Which is really another way of saying that as you enter new spaces and show up differently, you're still going to run into strife. You're still going to run into troubles. You are still going to experience the ebbs that are the ebbs and flows of life. You know what I mean? And with the Moon, you are being prompted to survey and really sit with and in your emotional landscape so that you can transmute it into that star energy and through and with this temperance energy as well. So Spirit, what are the final messages for how Pile 1 is about to eat? I definitely see you getting that promotion or getting that shout out at work or garnering attraction online or through word of mouth, like something or someone is calling you up for sure. Yeah, Page of Wands. So you can embark on this new journey of elevation. Page of Cups on the bottom. And it has something to do with your own, I was gonna say expression, but then I wanted to say inspiration. Where you are taking this wand and learning how to use it. And at the same time, you're taking the same kind of innocence that exists with this Page of Cups and allowing that to be your guiding light as well at this time. Can I get one more card, Spirit? For how Pile 1 is gonna eat. Yeah, people are definitely going to see that you are embarking on this journey, but recognize and appreciate your rawness. The Page of Cups are obviously at the beginning of the court journey. So it's younger, it's a little, I don't want to say immature, but underdeveloped. Still room to be refined, but they obviously have done their big one to set themselves apart to be a page. You know what I mean? So it's folks saying, yeah, all right, I see where you still have areas to grow, but you're on the path for sure, Pile 1. And these also may be people coming in to help you as well. So you're about to eat because you are about to attract the people that you need to help you on this journey. Yeah, okay. This Page of Wands, Page of Cups may be the folks that are also in the boat with you for the 6 of Swords transition. They are the people who are helping you escape the zombies, escape the normies. Any last messages, Spirit, for Pile 1 on how they're about to eat? Ace of Swords, King of Swords on the bottom. You're definitely writing something, publishing something, putting something out there, speaking your truth in a way that's getting other people's attention. And I'm hearing snapping yourself out of the current loop you've been in. You are about to harness an opportunity because you recognize that what is meant for you will never miss you. So you're gonna feel worthy of it. You're gonna recognize like, oh shit, yeah, I do have what it takes to make this happen. And so I can start to express my truth. I can start to think in a new way and show up and be new here. We have the Tower reversed again. To close this out, Spirit, can you clarify this Tower reversed? Okay, 5 of Cups. Yeah, something has definitely shaken you up, pile 1. But how you're about to eat is you're going to be able to use that experience to then move through the emotions that come, the grief that comes as a result of it, and recognize that you're not stuck and you don't have to stay mentally trapped by whatever this shakeup was. So you are processing your emotions, you are transmuting them, and you are allowing yourself to be affected by big changes, but not in a way that keeps you trapped mentally or otherwise. Any last messages, Spirit? Ace of Wands reversed, 10 of Swords on the bottom. You're going to have to let, I'm hearing bygones be bygones, not because, oh, forgive and forget and just let it go. You forgive for you, but you don't forget so that way you don't lose the lesson and you don't have to repeat it, pile 1. So how you're about to eat is seeing just how set apart you are and how you will have to move and transition accordingly in order to live out this truth that you've now received. And it's going to take some balance. It doesn't mean that you're just one day going to wake up and suddenly you're, this perfect person. But it is in the pursuit of that, the journey towards showing up as your best self, how you are going to really eat down, pile 1. So if you enjoyed that reading, you can book with me personally, like I said, at temperanceapothecary.com. I do general life, love and romance, and career development readings, as well as custom creativity readings. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile 2. Thank you so much for choosing this reading. And let's get into how you are about to eat. And it's with a little bit of a new moon message as well. But all of the affirmations came out upright, so I'm going to start with those. Yours is, I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. I know that's right, pile 2. We have the 3 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. You are about to gag the live, pile 2. And you're going to do it by breaking the band up. Breaking the band up. I want to clarify before I say what I want to say. Not to say I'm holding it back, but there's a specific message that I'm getting, which I'm sure applies for some of the collective or portion of the collective. All right, I did not need all of those. So Spirit, can you clarify this 3 of Pentacles? The first thing I'm seeing is that you may have a message in pile 1 for you. Right, Spirit, can you clarify this 3 of Pentacles energy? Six of Swords, you definitely, and then Judgment reversed on the bottom. You definitely have some messages in pile 1 for you. You're getting out of Dodge. You're getting out of Dodge. There may have been, or there may be a toxic work environment, a unsustainable or untenable dynamic, and you are receiving support in getting out of that, and it's happening quickly. it's happening super fast. But something I want to highlight is that the person on this Eight of Wands is solo dolo. They are by themselves. But then you end at the Ten of Cups, which is if Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, Ten of Cups is overflow. It is literally happily ever after. And so you are recognizing where somebody might have been trying to play you romantically within a student-teacher mentor dynamic. Maybe a manager has been playing on your top, but you're getting out of there. You're getting the hell out of there, pile two. And you're about to eat doing so because someone tried to pass judgment. A situation tried to make you feel crazy. Yeah. Two of Swords when I cut the deck, Four of Cups. You were trying to gaslight yourself, pile two, into saying, oh no, you know, maybe I'm just being ungrateful. Maybe it's not even that bad. It was that bad. It is that bad, pile two. But how you are about to eat is you recognizing, I actually don't have to stay here. I'm free to move. I'm free to get out of here at any given time. You always have a choice, pile two, and you are taking advantage of it. Yeah, oh my goodness. Pile two, if you are breaking up with someone and particularly like moving out from a shared living space, I am sending you so much love. And at the same time, telling you you're about to get what you want. The method, the means may be a little hectic and you're gonna have to be alone. You're gonna have to turn your phone off. Oh, ooh, Empress when we cut the deck. You may be creating something though while you're in this period of isolation. You are, breaking the band up. Maybe you are in a group or in a collaborative kind of collective situation and you're having to leave because it no longer serves you. Like it's literally making you sick. It's making you unhappy. It's causing you stress. And so you are releasing that and transitioning out of it. And in doing so, that's how you're getting what you want. You see how the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups came out? What did I say? Your wish is being fulfilled, so much so that it's overflowing and pouring over and out into these other areas and aspects of your life. That is beautiful, pile two. And you can only do that by letting go. The Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups only come after the Eight of Cups, which is when you walk away. That's the card of release. So Spirit, what last messages do you have? 444 as I look over at the camera. Ooh, we have the King of Swords. Okay, what other messages do you have for pile two and how they're about to eat? You finna get real strict. Real strict, pile two. Real strict. And we love to see that though, because when you apply pressure, that's how you get what you want. The Tower reversed. You definitely have messages in pile one for you. You see how the King of Swords is looking straight ahead? And then we have the Tower reversed and the Nine of Pentacles is kind of looking over her shoulder at this tower. Oop, and I'm about to sneeze. Take it as confirmation. Death reversed, Six of Cups. This is a change. King of Wands. This is a change of scenery for sure, a change of pace, but it's not one that is rocking you to your core. If anything, it's making you appreciate what you have built for yourself. This feels like an extension of pile one, where, you're on the other side of having to get out of Dodge. And in getting out of Dodge, you have come to balance this kind of King of Swords. I'm about my business, I'm about my paper, making sure all your ducks are in a row, doing things in decency and in order, and that has set you up in such a way where you can look back and look over your shoulder and see how things may be falling apart or how things were falling apart when they were really falling together for your good. That's really cool, pile two. Any last messages, Spirit, for how pile two is about to eat? Any last messages? The Chariot on the bottom. Yeah, you're about to get going. What'd I say? Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Yeah, something has left you a little downtrodden. Like you gotta stick to yourself. Stick to your guns, I'm hearing. And so you've been playing balance. I almost say you've been playing peekaboo. You've been playing this like balancing game, half in, half out. But the home has been unhappy for a while. The home has been unhappy for a while. You have known that this has not been bringing you joy for a while. And it's made you stingy. It's made you just preoccupied with giving your power away, channeling your power into places and sources outside of you. But can you clarify this Four of Wands reversed, Spirit, for how pile 2 is about to eat? Death, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're getting your you're getting your lick back, but you also getting your get back, if that makes sense. You are getting ready to get down in the paint for what you want, pile 2, and that is how you're about to eat. But let's get final messages from Spirit. It's so funny. I had on a subliminal in the background and it's muted, but for the first time maybe ever, it literally just went to a commercial with, is that freaking Brad Pitt? Yeah, you're getting away. You're getting away from a toxic masculine figure. That's at least what I just got from that. So we have the 9 of Swords reversed, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, don't overthink it. Know that the decision you're making to reframe your energy into your own balance, into your own sense of harmony for what it is now, to prioritize your own happiness, health, and peace of mind, may ruffle some feathers. People may think you're selfish and not want to work with you no more. And guess what? Let them. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I don't want to say it's been a wasted opportunity, but you have been trying to, oh, this is very specific and churchy, throw pearls onto swine. And Spirit is saying, no. How about you actually focus on acquiring and getting what you want rather than pouring into people, places, and spaces that don't appreciate you? Yeah, 3 of Swords. Don't overthink it. Don't be afraid. Don't let nobody trick you into thinking, oh, this the best this ever gonna get. And if you can't make it work with us, if you can't make it work here, then it's never gonna work. Bump all that, pile 2. You are about to gag the live, okay? Gag the live. Is this a video? Oh my gosh, this is like a whole video with Brad Pitt. Never that. Never that. Anyway, pile 2, don't overthink it. And when you feel yourself balancing or like putting someone else's needs above your own, think back to this affirmation where you have to release what no longer serves your happiness, health, and peace of mind. And you do that by centering your own pleasure and by moving from a place in deep-seated belief that you can have what you desire and that what you desire wants you back. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, drop a scissors emoji down below. And if you'd like to work with me personally, I do offer personal readings in general life, love and romance, and career development, as well as custom creativity readings over on my website, temperanceapothecary.com. Check us out there, where we will be relaunching our candles and body butters next month. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hi, pile 3. I just restarted your recording because I needed to adjust the table. And the first thing I am getting on how you're about to eat is you are tweaking and adjusting the little things and the little ways you show up in your life to better optimize how you're moving. Let's show. But let's start with our affirmations. Every pile's affirmation came out upright, so it felt like a good place to start and center the reading. Yours is, I rightfully create and set boundaries that protect and support my peace. I know that's right. Let's get into the cards. Oh yeah. You are getting up on your good foot, pile 3. That's how you are about to eat. You are not letting anybody play on your top. And this affirmation is on the money. Rightfully creating and setting boundaries that protect and support your inner peace. I'm shuffling, but I actually am already getting so much from just these 3 cards. So 4 of Swords reverse. Upright, it's the card of respite, right? We're on the other side of the 3 of Swords. So trial by fear. Trial by fear. Well, not fear, but fire. 111 when I said that. That is its upright meaning, right? When I see the 4 of Swords reversed, I think of the soldier who has healed and they've been at the infirmary, they've been doing their PT, and they're ready to get back in the field. And then we have strength. Strength is the card of bravery. It's the card of courage. It's the card of Leo, obviously. And if you've ever met a Leo, one thing they don't play about is theirs, okay? They don't play about themselves. They don't play about people they love or are connected to. And typically I do think of this and see this as our inner and outer self, or our, you know, light and shadow selves, and the lion as our shadow selves. But in this combination of cards, I am getting how you are about to eat is by letting the lion out the cage, is by letting the people hear, is by letting it rip, roaring. And that's because you're fed up, pile 3. People have really been trying you. People have really been acting like you ain't got that dog in you, like you ain't got that lion in you, and so you're having to get up and set the record straight. And when I see the 9 of Wands, it's literally, does this not look like a wall? Does this not look like a card of boundaries? And so you are definitely creating and setting boundaries for sure at this time, and you're doing it boldly and without giving a good goddamn about it, as you should. Pile 3. Spirit, can you speak more to where pile 3 is creating these boundaries at this time? Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, there may be someone trying to, the Hanged One reversed in the middle. May have been someone trying to emotionally overwhelm you. Someone who tried to, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Yeah, maybe put you in awkward situations socially. Maybe you all met as friends and they are trying to extend the relationship by, I'm going to stick with overwhelm. People have run love bombing into the ground, and it is an actual clinical term, so I don't want to use it in this instance. But it's definitely someone who tried to emotionally manipulate you, for sure. For sure, pile 3. And you are setting boundaries with them. Ace of Wands and the Judgment reversed. Yeah, it's someone who maybe thought you were more aligned than you were, or really they knew you weren't that aligned, and they knew they really didn't have a lot going on. Or better yet, they have some, 6 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Actually, this may have been somebody you were romantically involved in. Dang, all of these are connected. So you might have messages in pile 1 and 2 for you. Because Judgment has shown up in every single reading. And the Ace of Wands showed up in pile 1. But when I see it in this reading, and so has the 9 of Cups. When I see it in this reading, I'm seeing it as someone presenting you a wand and you being like, I'm okay. And it feels lusty. It feels like somebody was trying to approach you and made a poor miscalculation. Like they didn't realize they were really talking to, I'm hearing something really specific, so your guides are strong. They didn't realize they were talking to a goddess, all right? And I really don't talk like that or have readings like this. So this is for you, pile 3. But somebody came offering you some BS, some bullshit for sure. And they made a miscalculation. And now, look at this, because even this 9 of Wands, can you kind of see their face? Yeah. You see how they're like looking up? It's looking up at this reverse Judgment card. You are recognizing where somebody had you all the way twisted, pile 3. And you finna eat by showing them. I'm seeing Rafiki in Lion King whacking Simba over the head. You about to start whacking these people, pile 3, for sure. Ooh. How can pile 3 create boundaries at this time, Spirit? Yeah, your reading is a lot more prescriptive, a lot more instructive. Like, I want to give y'all some answers to Empress. Man, sit back and watch Spirit handle it for you for sure. But also, Temperance, the Devil, and the 6 of Wands. Keep a cool head, pile 3, when you do respond. Don't let nobody get you out of character. Don't let nobody trick you out your spot either. Because certain things are a distraction. Certain people do want you, when they see you operating in your strength, when they see you operating in your power, they want to pull you back into some toxicity, into some type of mess. And with Temperance, Spirit is saying literally keep an even head about yourself, keep your head on a swivel, everything in moderation. So everything doesn't need a response at this time. And that doesn't mean you don't need to take note. That doesn't mean you don't need to pay attention to it. But what it does mean is, I know, because I didn't love it the first time, but time and place for everything. Sometimes it does look like when they go low, you go high. Now, sometimes you do need to take it to hell. But in this case, pile 3, I'm getting that in you taking it to hell, that's how you end up crabs in a barrel. Crabs in a bucket, you feel me? That's how you end up letting them bring you down instead of operating from your own angelic creatrix empress energy, right? And trust that the truth is coming out regardless. Especially with this Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. It's definitely someone immature. It's someone who, rather than tending to their own pentacle or their own wand, would rather come and fuss and, yeah, see what you got going on and try to stir up stuff over in your life, pile 3. And Spirit's not going for that. You're not going for that. And we love to see it. We love to see it. You are creating a whole new reality from your truth at this time, pile 3. And that is definitely one way to eat, all right? Matter of fact, yeah, your reading feels very, what's the word I'm looking for? Prescriptive. The Spirit is like, yeah, no, tell them this, so then they can do that, and then show them how to do this. So for our last 3 cards, Spirit, you show pile 3 what is on the other side of these boundaries. Strength. Yeah, you're going to be reinforcing your own self-trust and your own courage. Yeah, it's going to be grief, and it's going to be you having to imagine new ways of being, new ways of showing up, but recognizing that you still have the relationships you need. You still have access to the emotions that you need. Yeah, Page of Cups. You may have to start over, but allow this to be a blank canvas. Allow this to be a new starting point rather than you thinking that you are starting from scratch. And the Tower has shown up in all 3 readings too. So if you felt compelled, definitely go back and watch pile 1 and pile 2. But let's see in this instance what Spirit means. Definitely less chaos for sure. Yeah, less chaos, less misjudgment. 3 of Cups on the bottom. You will be protecting yourself and prioritizing reciprocity as you are setting these boundaries. And that is one way to eat down. Eat down, pile 3. I feel like I could really be in this energy for a little minute. But I'm trying to keep these at 10 minutes a pop. So Spirit, one last card for pile 3 and how they're about to eat at this time. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. You already have such a luscious garden and inner world. It's time for you to protect yourself and know what you actually, genuinely, truthfully have to offer, and focus on that and bringing that into the world in its safest, most loving, most nurturing container. So thank you so much for watching pile 3. If you would like me to work with you personally, you can book a general life love and romance or career and development reading, as well as a creativity custom reading with me over on my website, Temperance Apothecary. If this resonated with you, go ahead and put the little swords that are, or a shield. Comment a shield down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.